Do you have any time? I'll keep it very short.
Yes. I didn't see you sitting right there.
Hang on, sticky. My name is Steve Chekanowski. I live at 1753 Bar Avenue. My concerns are mainly with Sterrett Street. We got the flashing radar sign up a couple days ago, and that's been really helpful as far as people going like that and like slowing down for like a half second and not hitting other people's cars, which has been nice. So I want to commend you on that because it's been really helpful moving that onto our street. It really has. It's slowed people down. You wouldn't think people can speed 400 feet between stop signs, but come to Sterrett and you'll see them almost hit my kids. It's amazing. So this week though, we got our van hit again, so we can't park on Sterrett Street anymore. And a lot of the residents on Sterrett are deciding to do the same thing because they're getting hit. Our cars total have been hit 5 times in the 7 years we've been living there. And I was parking there to slow people down to make the road safer, to try and make it more of an S-curve, because that's a traffic calming feature that a lot of people are putting in the streets to make an S-curve, to make people more aware of what they're driving. So people are slowing down, and that's good, but the traffic volume is probably my #1 concern with Sterrett Street. And you guys are experiencing that in Ewing. I don't know what the traffic study, I don't know what came out of the traffic study. I know they did one because I was gone, my neighbors told me they did it. So there was a traffic study done on Sterrett. I don't know what the results of that was. But they were there and all my neighbors said, they were there and I wasn't there. Supposedly they did it.
Who, you mean?
I don't know, we ordered,
some-
remember how we asked for one last year from, I guess, PennDOT? Well, I was gone the weekend they did it, or the week they did it, but somebody said it was across the road on the paved end of Sterrett, and they were counting cars.
There was a line, yes, there was.
Okay, so somebody maybe has come and checked the volume. But I think my biggest concern is like the speeding is one thing, and I said before, the traffic volume is increasing every year on Sterrett, and what comes with that are aggressive drivers. In March, I tried to ask people to slow down as I was getting my kids out of the van, and a guy slowed down, rolled the window down while I was getting my kids out, and cussed me out from one end to the other, calling me all these words in front of my kids. And then he was reaching in his seat, and I thought I was going to get shot. And I'm not kidding when I say that, because he was slowing down, and he was doing this like intentionally in front of me, in front of kids. And I was like backing away. Called the police. The plate hadn't been registered for like 5 years, so they couldn't catch it. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So I have these aggressive drivers on my street. We can't park there anymore. The entrance to my house is facing Sterrett because when the house was built, Sterrett was a dead-end street. It ended at the farmhouse. So now that it's been opened up for however many years, like 30, I don't know how many years it's been opened up, but it's because of the volume increase, the traffic, it's the same thing with the CIT. They're getting from one end to the other, it's a shortcut. And nobody gives a crap when they're coming through about the residents. And a lot of my neighbors are just not coming outside anymore. Like, I don't see them very much. I'm probably complaining the most because I refuse to let the car traffic keep me from enjoying my home. But I have my kids going out, and I refuse to let the cars win, basically, at this point. So I guess my biggest question would be, if we could, I've been looking at traffic calming stuff now for a year since Eliza almost got hit. Ways to improve streets, to make them people-friendly and calm the traffic that goes through. Some of the improvements cost a lot, and some of them cost very little. Putting that sign up, the flashing sign, it's not, like, it's a very good fix. It's the first thing I saw when I read about traffic calming. The cheapest, most affordable. The next thing I noticed were like choke downs. So my suggestion for Sterrett, since I can't park there and slow the traffic down anymore because my van's probably going to get hit again, would be to put a choke down there. Like right towards up to the stop sign, which would make the intersection coming through the stop sign one lane. Now a lot of people that use the street are going to be like, I don't want that, I hate that, but I live there, they don't. It's mostly through traffic on Sterrett. And for the quality of life to not continue to go down to crap and people to not want to come out of their houses, we have to look at people over cars to some degree. We have to balance it, but there are adjustments that can be made to streets on Ewing as well that are traffic calming, that take people into consideration over cars. So that's just my
Thank you.
I just want to mention a couple of things. If Ann, we could get that traffic study box onto.
From Sterrett?
Well, not yet, because it's there usually a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say, you mean for the download,
limit.
yeah, the
That's
speed
telling
limit
you
down,
that.
we usually leave it there 30 days.
Okay,
So it was only.
we don't have any results back from that study
Yeah, we
yet
do it too.
on Sterrett Street, but
We
you
do have
put-
2, so if the other one is not being used
We
somewhere
can
else.
put it the other way. I don't know if it's in use, I'd have to check with Mark first.
okay. Well, then could you put Ewing Road on the list for one or both of those.
Well, maybe we could just leave the one on Sterrett and put one on Ewing. I'll see where the other one's
Well,
located.
there
I
was
think it's
one
on Fountain.
Yeah, it was on Fountain.
It's
Well,
just
I
on
have
the
the
wrong
results.
map.
They took that off, because we already got the results.
It's gonna, it'll depend on the time of the year you put the strip out. Yeah, if you wait till like, say, October, you're not gonna get the same.
Well, I can, if it's available, we could have it done this week.
Yeah, but I
If it's not
don't,
available, I have to check.
Yeah.
So you have to leave it up for 30 days in order to get a true accurate
But
picture.
as soon as
So
you see
that's
that
a long
box,
time if
you
it's
slow
already
down.
in use somewhere else.
You
then
know?
I have to see where.
yeah, Mike, the only reason I'm raising that is because the baseball season is pretty much over, and I don't think you're gonna get a true picture of the traffic volume if you put it up in August. You know, June, July would be better.
Well, you had a resident here that told us that it does slow traffic down a little bit.
Yeah.
So why don't we try it, you know?
Okay.
And I will also contact the mayor. I think he's on vacation, but
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him if he can, you know, get a better police presence down there. You know, coming and going after baseball games, before the baseball games. And by the way, the traffic study that we got on Fountain Avenue told us that the average speed on Fountain Avenue is 15 miles an hour.
That's because they see that sign.
So you say that to say what? Versus when we're talking about Ewing Road, and I can promise you it's not 15 miles an
Okay,
hour.
well, I'd like to get that,
Data.
yeah, what's that machine called?
It's a speed.
Can y'all
Speed
hide
what?
it? Because as soon as people see it,
It's a
they
speed
slow
timing
down.
device.
Yeah, I slow
Well,
down.
that's-
Well, that's-
study that
It's there to
25
flash
minutes.
and tell them what their speed is, and
Come up to Sterrett.
it kind of, pardon me?
I told him, come drive on Sterrett.
Yeah,
traffic.
it's
You'll
up
see
on
it.
Sterrett right now, but it does work, and would, you know, would like to get some data from that off of Ewing Road. But I will ask the mayor to, you know, create more of a police presence down there, so, you know, people see them down there.
When can we expect a decision by the borough about Ewing Road, or, you know, what you're gonna be doing going forward when it comes to Ewing Road? Just so we're kind of in the loop, we know what's going on.
We have to look into that things. I mean, I will get the speed detector up there. I will talk to the public works about filling the potholes. That's about, you know, right now. Now, unless we're gonna be on the list, so I have to check the list and I can let you know at the next meeting.
When you,
Okay.
when you say look into things, what do you mean? I mean, it's pretty self-evident as it pertains to what's going on down there. I mean, you got every resident on the street telling you, and you telling me you gotta look into things, and this
Well,
engineer's telling me about traffic patterns and stuff, and nothing's even been done down there. And I was here 3-4 years ago.
They said it would take 2
Gotta be
years to
kidding
have
me.
them fix the road, and it's been 4.
Yeah.
And all it's
Mike-
gonna do is get worse and worse.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've heard the story so many times before.
It's just the same from Crafton, yep, and nothing happens. Cops say, yeah, we'll be down there, yep.
I will send an email to the chief tomorrow about getting some police patrol down there. That's, you know, you know, we can take care of that. I can send an email to the chief tomorrow morning.
And I appreciate you saying that, but as we've all said, baseball season's over. So what's he gonna be patrolling?
Okay, well then, what would you like me to do? I mean, I'm gonna try and help you out,
Well, it's-
but, you know, if this was a problem, you came in July, this is the solution.
We came in
that I-
July
came-
because we've been complaining forever and no one's doing anything.
And we came years ago. We came years ago.
Let's calm down a little bit, okay?
I
I
think,
mean,
You don't live on the
we're being
street, and you
Well-
telling us to calm down.
You have
Well,
3
who are
minutes
you?
to speak, and.
I think the
we're
reason that
getting
it's
out
been
of
brought to
control
the
here.
attention now is because this is, as we've said, this is our first year experiencing so many tournaments. In the past, they haven't had this many tournaments, and they haven't leased out the fields to so many, like, other communities, which, great for them, good, they're paying their bills, kudos to that. But I think, another thing that we were thinking is maybe an alternative entrance. I mean, like I said, I'm not here to bash CIT. It's just the amount of traffic on the road.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
year
not
the
insane.
problems
That's
have
not
increased exponentially. So it's the end of the year, but that gives us, the borough, and hopefully the residents, a little bit of time to you know, look at things like you were saying and come up with a plan. And when you guys have any kind of feedback for us, you know, I don't know, put it on the borough side and stuff, we'll be glad to come down and talk about it, or if there's something you want us to do. But, you know, but the things that we're talking about now, like the signs and
Right.
stuff, and that little,
Flashbacks.
I know myself, when I come around from Ewing, I try to be a careful driver and stuff, I go on fun, I see that little thing, and I stop a little bit, you know, am I going too fast? So it does make you, but it's not gonna be there forever, right? It's
Right.
only there, so that's.
And if
All
you're
right.
using that for a data point, it's irrelevant because it's not in the time frame. You're not collecting the actual accurate data for what we're talking about that's reflective of. If you put that sign up now, well, the baseball season's over, so you're capturing our speed.
Okay,
You
well,
know,
maybe we can, you know, do it now and then do it again, you know, in the spring.
Yeah, and have a comparison. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is fall baseball.
Yes.
I do know that they are going to move to the
All baseball.
Yeah, they
All
have.
right.
Okay, thank you again very much.
Thank you all, thank you very much.
Oh, one last question. I'm curious, is CIT a nonprofit taxpayer status?
Oh, yeah, I wanna
Yeah,
know
I would
about
actually
that.
like to know about that too, since there's a lot of leasing and stuff.
Okay, well,
We don't run
I-
things,
you know,
so.
the owner, or the guy that ran it just passed away, and I was fighting with them. The reason why I left CIT,
So I
I
will-
was
If you,
The meeting is
you
still
guys
going on.
wanted to take, if you got, I'm not sure if you have information that you wanted to give to her, but if you guys wanted to talk about it, you can certainly talk about it. We're just gonna move on with our meeting. At this time, I'm sorry. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned.